got to ask you the question though. What does it feel like? I'm sure every young Australian cricketer, probably every young cricketer around the world, what are you feeling like right now as the world record holder for the highest score in a Test match innings?
It probably hasn't really sunk in. I wouldn't have thought it. You know, it's just another day at the office in a lot of ways. I think too.
Well, your players aren't buying it, mate. The players not buying it at all.
But I think two things that stand out. Obviously, gathered a lot of inspiration from the Bali bombings on this event. I think we've had some pretty historic events over the last little bit. Bradman's death was one of them. But I think the Bali bombings in particular this time gathered a lot of inspiration and momentum from them. And then I think it's rare that I put the baggy green on. I guess that is the icon of Cricket Australia. And it just felt amazing to be out there batting away with that on.
Tell us how you felt, firstly coming up to the Australian record, the old Australian record, and when you went past it, and then coming up to Lara's record, 375.
Don't know really. I have mixed emotions about the whole sort of 300 and beyond really. I think probably I was most nervous at 95, you know, when I got that under edge and wasn't called. I thought that was sort of maybe a bit of a turning point. Sometimes you miss out on those opportunities. And then I was saying to Adam, you know, throughout the course of the day, I just felt very relaxed, firstly going into the day. And then as the sort of milestones were getting crossed off, didn't really think too much on it, just was really enjoying the moment.
Did you ever think about scoring a bit slower, just so people like myself don't look so bad?
Mate, I thought I was watching Gilly actually. You know, it's amazing on these days really when you start, you know, looking at the course of the day and you've got someone that scored 100 off 88 balls, I think it was. So, you know, this is a staggering side. You know, we do play aggressive cricket. There wasn't Stephen as well, you know, chipped in with 70 odd and off as many balls as well. So, you know, I think it's just the way we play our cricket.
I was hoping to grab the captain at some stage because I want to know what his thoughts were when you were coming up to these milestones, because I was hoping he was going to declare around about 333. I just wander over, mate. Any thoughts about looking after your old captain for 333?
Tempting to burn Hados, but yeah, no, he's playing so well. I mean, it was only a matter of time the way he was hitting them today, so great to watch.
You must have enjoyed it though, seeing a bloke make 380 in a Test match. Do you ever think that someone would get Lara's score?
Well, you always hope when I've been Australian. I mean, I've been fortunate to see your 300 and Matty's 300. It's amazing to see two triple centuries, and he really deserved it today. I was hoping he was going to get 400.
Oh, if I could just get Gilly, can I grab you for a moment, mate? You're at the other end. You scored on a run of ball 100 in the session, yet people probably won't remember it. It's not often we can say that about your innings, mate.
No, that's all right. Happy to be out there. Fortunate to have been a part of a couple of pretty big milestones in recent time, being out in Sydney with Stephen when he got that memorable 100. So to be out there, it was great. That was my incentive to stay out there, just to want to be there and be a part of it.
You do it well though. Today you had to get singles to get off strike, give Hados the strike, and you did it so well. It's not normally your style of play.
Yeah, I managed to settle down there. There was a while there just before tea where I started to get carried away and looking for the boundary and started to think purely about my innings, and then I thought, hang on a minute, we've got the bigger picture to look at. So managed to get the ones at the appropriate time, and that was the plan later on after tea too, just to noodle some ones to give him a chance at 400, but he threw it away in the end.
Threw it away at 380. Was that because you were starting to think of boundaries, or those other ones that went for 6 were just defensive shots where you followed through?
Mate, I was thinking just about everything at that stage, I reckon, yeah. I was actually really surprised we actually went out after tea.
So that was a skipper's mistake, was it?
I was actually feeling a bit greedy at that stage, actually. Thought I'd fill my boots enough at that stage.
Oh, well, Matty, I think, as I said, every opening batsman, every left-hand opening batsman, delighted to say that, mate. Was very proud of you today. I'm sure lots of Australians are very proud of you today, mate. Well done. Congratulations on the record, and here's cheers.
Thanks, Doug.
Many more runs to come. Well done.
Cheers, guys.
Good.